Hi everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I will be doing something completely different than usual, and if you thought, well, the baking video was already very different than the usual sewing, then this is even more different than usual. But as I said in the outro of my baking video, here we do it ourselves, and yeah, that is why I want to include other things I like to do and I like to learn myself, and it is also something that I want to share with you guys, so maybe you can learn something from it or maybe not. I don't know. As long as you enjoy your time, and then that makes me very happy. I haven't shared it in any other video, but I do really want to tell you all that I am studying herbalism, and I did a homeschool study thing online, and that also includes making stuff, because you can learn a lot from a textbook, but it is not everything you can learn from it. I wanted to take you with me on this ride to herbalism, and I hope you like it. And if you do like it, if you want to see more of this, then please comment down below that you want to see more of the herbalism stuff, because I will be posting more of it. And yeah, let's get to what I will be making. I will be making a salve or an ointment for athletes' foot, and well, yeah, I really wanted to try how I can make such a thing, and what kind of plants are used in it, because I already learned quite a lot, but not as much as I would love to learn about everything. And I will take you along with me. So I will be in the kitchen later on, and I will be preparing everything and explaining everything. Also, some things I did earlier on, like 2 months ago or something, that I will also be explaining. So please enjoy the video. Before we get started, I just wanted to show you, this is the book I used, and I just got it recently, so I haven't read it through all of the pages, but I did read all of the herbs that I am using today, and it is a very helpful book. So I will link it down below if I am able to, otherwise I will add the title and the writer. So this is the book I use, and I really love it. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you all know that I just want to put up a little disclaimer, because I am not a certified herbalist and I am still learning. So if you've got any health problems, go see a doctor or do your own research. And with everything in herbalism, you really got to be careful if you're taking medicine or if you're pregnant or anything like that. So I just want to have some fun here. I want to learn something, and that is why I am making this video. I also really want to educate you all, but I did want to put up that little disclaimer. So, what are we going to use and what are we making? So, at first, I am making a cream for athlete's foot. And if you don't know what athlete's foot is, it is also known as Tinea pedis, if I am spelling it correctly. Otherwise, I will put it up here. It is a fungal infection, and it usually begins between the toes, but it can extend from your soles to the side of your feet. It commonly occurs in people whose feet have become very sweaty while confined within tight-fitted shoes. By the way, I have some notes here, so if you're wondering why I am looking down, that is why, because I really want to do everything correctly and I don't want to misform any of you. So there are a few symptoms, of course. It is very itchy. You can have a scaly rash. It can also occur with a peeling or cracked skin. That is usually between the toes. The skin can be inflamed. It can feel burning or like it's stinging. You can have some blisters from it, and you can also have a dry, scaly skin on the bottom of your foot, as I said, that can go upwards on the side of your foot. And be aware, it is contagious, and it is usually spread through contaminated floors or towels or clothing. So that is athlete's foot in a nutshell. And there are a few herbs I wanted to use. I don't want to use too many herbs at a time, so I will only be using 3 herbs. I will use Calendula. The official or the scientific name is Calendula officinalis, and this herb is well known for mostly the skin remedies it has. And well, I'm just going to name a few points. It is anti-inflammatory. It relieves muscle spasms. It's astringent, if I am saying that correctly. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced. That is the contraction of skin cells. It prevents hemorrhaging, which is the loss of blood from a damaged blood vessel. It can heal wounds, which is why it is commonly used for that. It is antimicrobial, detoxifying, and mildly estrogenic. So those are, in a little nutshell, a lot of things which it is good for. And as a skin remedy, as I said, it is mostly used for that. It helps with cuts and scrapes and wounds. Also with a red and inflamed skin. But not only that, it is also used for mild burns or a sunburn. It is also used for acne, many rashes, and also it is used on the skin for fungal conditions such as ringworm, thrush, and athlete's foot, which is why I am using it today. For the calendula, I will not be using the herb itself. Earlier on, I infused an oil with calendula. So this is the oil that I have, and this is what I will be using. Let's see. I also will be using turmeric, which is known with the scientific name as Curcuma longa. It is anti-inflammatory, lowers cholesterol levels, antimicrobial, and anti-platelet. I am very sorry if I also mispronounced that name, which means it is blood thinning. So that is also a reason why you need to be careful when you are using some herbs, because if you are taking medicine for your heart, for example, then it can maybe contradict or maybe do too much of something. So that is why you really need to be careful with using some herbs. Let's see. As a skin remedy, turmeric is used for psoriasis, fungal infections like athlete's foot, and more like eczema and everything. I will use, again, not really the herb itself, but I will use a powder of it. Next up, the tea tree. Tea tree is also very known for your skin, which is why it is in so many cosmetics for your skin. The scientific name, I hope I can pronounce it right, Maleleuca alternifolia. And tea tree is antiseptic, which prevents the growth of disease-causing microorganisms. It is antibacterial, antifungal, which is a reason why we are using it today. It is antiviral against viruses, and it is an immune stimulant. As a skin remedy, tea tree is used for skin infections such as ringworm, athlete's foot, and it is also used for corns, warts, acne, boils, infected burns, wounds, insect bites, stings, and more. So it is very, very good for your skin. For the tea tree, I will be using an essential oil, and a dose, if you have a base cream, it is 5 drops of essential oil for 1 teaspoon of the base cream. And you can also use it as an oil itself, and then you need 3 drops into 12 drops of the carrier oil that you can also apply on athlete's foot. Be very aware that when you have an essential oil, never to ingest it, and if you want to ingest it, go to a professional and don't do those kind of things on your own, because it can be dangerous. There is one thing left I will be using, and that is some cornstarch. That is to make it into the cream, and cornstarch is also good for your skin. So that is, in a nutshell, everything I will be using to make the cream. And I will put it, once it's done, I will put it in this tin can. And for now I have a little pan with an Au Bain Marie pan on it. And yeah, let's get to making it. As I said, I will be using the Au Bain Marie method, and I already have some water in the pan and nothing in this little pan. This is where everything will go, and you need to heat up the water for it to be like melting. I have no idea how many milliliters fits in this can. I think it is 60, but I'm not really sure. So I will see what I can do, and if there is more than which fits in this can, then I will grab another. I have lots of them upstairs, so that isn't a very big problem for me. And if it is a little bit less, then it's also not a big problem, because I don't really need to fill it out that much. So what I will be doing, this is 50 milliliters, and I will add, I think I will add 2 of them. Everything I will be doing with the dosage, I will do it on how much I think it is good, and just go with the flow and what my gut tells me, like, oh, that will probably be enough, but I do not know how to make a good cream and what is the normal for how much you need of everything. With the essential oil of the tea tree, I will be doing that because it is an essential oil and I don't want to mess that up. And what I did forget to tell you all is that with the essential oil, it also will be longer lasting. So that is something very positive about the tea tree oil as well. So I've got 1/4 of a teaspoon. That is the only one which fits in my turmeric powder, and I will add 1 first. I do have a little mixer. I don't know how you call it in English. So that is 1. Let me show you. This is the mixture with 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric. So it is already changing its color pretty well. And if you see here, this is my calendula oil. So it is pretty much already darkening, and I think I will add another one. Now this is half a teaspoon, and if you were wondering, I am putting my little mix thingy on this plate so it doesn't get any other things on it and it stays clean. It is very yellow. This is how it turned out, and my memory card was full, so that is why I am only showing you this now. I put a lot of cornstarch in it because I needed to make it a little bit thicker, and I think it is still very liquidy, and the next time, if I will be making it another time, then I will add a little bit of beeswax to make it less liquidy. So it smells pretty good. I know you cannot smell it right now, of course, but it smells like a combination of turmeric and tea tree, and the tea tree is more dominant of the smell. And I do really like it. I haven't tested it out or anything, and I put it in the fridge. So yeah, I wanted to put it in the fridge to make it a little bit more hard, and I think it did work a little bit, but not as much as I wanted it to. This is a little bit of a different outro, but I wanted to say a few things. I liked how it turned out, but it was my first try to make a cream for athlete's food, and for as far as I made it, I am proud of it. I don't know if I am going to use it, but if I have the beginning of athlete's food, then I will try it on, of course. And yeah, so I can let you know if you want to, but for now I am very happy how it turned out, and thank you all so much for watching. Remember, here we do it ourselves, and that includes herbalism as well, because I really love a home apothecary and I really want to continue it. So let me know in the comments down below if you liked the home apothecary herbalism video or if you didn't, and if you want to see more of the herbalism videos, please let me know as well. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel very much. And subscribe if you want to subscribe, and stay tuned. And then I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!